And Richard Snyder is number three. Richard Snyder, my confession, my confession, Richard Snyder.
I've been called crazy, nuts, even insane. Tonight, I'm going to share my story with you and let you decide if I'm really crazy. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, it all started many years ago when I was just a lad. My mother told my brothers and me she was much too busy, much too tired to prepare breakfast for us in the morning. So my brothers and I ate cold cereal before we went to school. My pick was Fruit Loops. Now, my third grade teacher was way ahead of the curve in understanding the correlation between a good breakfast and doing well in school. And each morning she would ask select members in the class what they had for breakfast that day. My classmates would respond, pancakes and oatmeal and eggs. My mouth was watering. And I would say, teacher, I had Fruit Loops for breakfast today. My mother said they're fruit. They must be good. Well, this went on for weeks and months. And one day I was acting a little silly, as small boys will do on occasion. And my teacher said, Richard, you're acting a little fruity today, a little loopy. You must be eating too many of those Fruit Loops. Well, I went home that day on a mission. I went to the garage, and then I saw it on my father's workbench. I took out the saw and started dismembering that box. Pieces all over. I've got to hide them. I put them in the refrigerator, the freezer, my mother's stew, the trash can, everywhere I could think of. But my mother found the pieces. Richard, what did you do to the cereal? And then I told her what my teacher had told me. Well, she stormed out of the house and said, it's time for a new cereal. The next morning, I was excited to see a new cereal. She poured the cereal and then poured milk on it. What's that noise? It's talking, dear. What's it saying? Snap, crackle, and pop. How do I stop it? Eat the cereal. So I started eating it, and it stopped talking. I went to school that day, and the teacher asked me about my breakfast. And I was proud to say, I had new cereal today, Rice Krispies. But I didn't tell her about the talking cereal. That night, I had a nightmare about a talking cereal that seeked vengeance against me. And the next morning, I poured my cereal and milk on the top, and it was still talking. I saw a bat out of the corner of my eye, and I snapped. I cracked and I popped. Well, after that, my parents decided it's time to get some boring cereal. So over the next, until I left home, we rotated between Special K, Raisin Bran, and Cheerios. I grew up to be an outstanding man. I got married. I had two beautiful children, Billy and Betty. Everything was fine and normal until one day I went to Walmart and I heard a ringtone. Cuckoo, cuckoo. And suddenly I was torn back. I was thrown back to my childhood. Cuckoo. I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Ah! I ran all around the Walmart looking for something. I went to the sporting goods section and saw it. I went back to the cereal aisle and took 40 whacks and stepped back to see what I had done. And then I went to the other side of the aisle and took 41. I stepped back to see the carnage, or the cereal nudge. And then I saw two policemen with their guns drawn. Put down the hatchet and put your hands up. I was arrested and taken to jail. My attorney said my only defense was temporary insanity. Now I ask you, are these the actions of a sane man? Well, the jury didn't think so. They said I was sane. They found me guilty. And today, I'm serving a life sentence in prison. My crime? Oh, thank you, sir. Mr. Toastmaster. Oh, good.